My name is Margaret, and I'm 53 years old. I live in Morning View, Kentucky, and I'm addicted to stinging myself with bees. I sting myself on my hip, my elbow, on a finger, my ankle.
Okay, how does anyone say something like that just so casually, just like there's nothing too strange about it? I mean, she's really just said, yeah, I'm addicted to being stung by bees for the fun of it, the same way, like, someone might say an actual fact, like, hey, humans, we need air to breathe and to live. I mean, she really just says it like it's the most common sense thing on earth, like, yeah, my name's Brittany, I breathe air. She said it the same way as she just said, yeah, my name's Brittany, and I am addicted to being stung by bees. I just don't really see how those two things go together. I mean, I feel like a whole bunch of things, I feel like you could connect them if you really went about it in some strange way, but no, she's really just on a whole different level where I can't even figure out where she just got the idea of, like, hey, let's do this. But it really just doesn't make zero sense at all to me. But yeah, hey guys, it's me, Neon, and towards like this actually just insane woman who has nothing better to do with her day than just sting herself with bees for the fun of it. I really do just hope you guys like the video. If you do, just please like and subscribe. It really does just help me out an absolute ton. But yeah, don't really feel like wasting too much more of your guys' time. So yeah, let's keep going.
My ankle, my forehead, on the tip of my nose. The most I've ever given myself was between 15 and 20 in my left hip. I really love stinging myself with bees.
Okay, if any of you guys know what she's on, please tell me. That way I can avoid that for the whole rest of my life, because, call me crazy, you might call me stupid, but, I really just don't feel like the way I want to go around my life is just getting stung with bees for the fun of it, because, hey, are you even living if you aren't stinging yourself with bees to enough to, like, kill 15 people? No, I don't think so. I mean, really, this woman must just be, like, the arch enemy of every single person who has ever had an allergy to bees. I mean, really, she must just have, like, a full-on colony just chilling around her backyard. I mean, seriously, does she have an actual graveyard just full of bees in her backyard just sitting there? Because, really, how many bees has she had to kill? And really, some people out here saying, hey, there aren't many bees left, and this is all might just be happening just because of this woman, and she really just needs to just sting herself a few more times. I mean, really, it's all just because of this absolute psychopath. And she really said the most that she's done in a day is 15 to 20. I mean, seriously, she killed between 15 and 20 bees in a day. I mean, really, what is this? She's really just killing, like, an actual serial killer's worth of bees. I mean, really, just what is this?
Margaret has been addicted to bee stings for the past 10 years.
Okay.
Her addiction started innocently as a way to relieve her arthritis.
There's no way that actually works, right? You're telling me that there's somehow a way where she can just sting herself with bees and abracadabra, alakazam, all of your arthritis just instantly disappears by the second. I mean, am I the only one who feels like that was just a quick little excuse for her husband? Like, her husband's seriously sitting there like, honey, can I ask you why we have 100 bees in our backyard? And she's like, oh, we cannot get rid of those bees. All of those hundreds of bees, yeah, you might actually just kill me. You might as well just set me up on a cross and kill me right now, because that would actually just instantly destroy my very soul. I mean, really, she's acting like her whole life is revolving around this. I really do just feel like this whole thing was just an elaborate scheme for her to keep her bees without her husband questioning it too much. Like, oh, your arthritis helps by stinging yourself with bees? Okay, I'm not a doctor, I don't know much, but I feel like that might just not be the perfect thing on earth to work for that. And seriously, am I the only one who feels like that's fake, or am I just stupid? And really, if that can help with arthritis, I mean, what's next? Is there just gonna be a cure for malaria where all you have to do is do the 3 simple steps. First, find your nearest river. Step 2, walk into that said river. Step 3, get eaten by an alligator. I mean, it will get you free of malaria, but it will have some slight side effects. It'll be like those commercials where it says, "Oh, side effects may include literally every single thing you could do." Like, and they all say that in like the very fine print. Like, yeah, the side effects do include just reverting your age back to a 2-year-old. Like, what? I feel like you should be a little bit more vocal about that. But no, if you really don't feel like that's all that important, I mean, I guess go for it. But seriously, the side effects of this are only death. I mean, I know, guys, I know. Will tell you though, you might want to be a bit careful. I know it might seem like a fair trade-off. I mean, your life getting rid of malaria, it's fair. But seriously, just what is she doing? This has to be a fake. This has to be fake. There's no way this is real.
In search of relief from the pain, Margaret turned to the bees in her garden.
I had read how people have been using it to relieve certain pain symptoms. The first time that I stung myself, it didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would.
Seriously, this lady is seriously just out here and started farming bees. Just so she can make them sting her so she can go another 15 minutes without getting some literal withdrawals. I mean, like, we've seen, like, alcoholics literally start getting the shakes. That's just what this woman's having, but, instead of anything that can actually be addictive, no, she's really just on that whole different subscription where she's actually just obsessed with getting stung by bees. I mean, I really just don't see how that works, but, hey, I guess if it works, I mean, that's up to you. But seriously, could you imagine just walking into this woman's house? Let's say you're like her friend or something. You're like, "Oh, can I ask you why you have a colony of bees in your backyard? Like, do you just feel like making the world a better place because we're running out of them? Or are you like using them for honey or something?" And then she's like, "Wait, they provide honey and there aren't many left? What?" And then she's like, "What? Well, what else are you using them for?" And then she's really just goes off to her friend about like, well, this might be a little bit unorthodox, but, I farm bees, that way I can hold them over my skin with tweezers, and then make them sting me, and then they will die in the process, but I won't start getting the shakes from withdrawals. I mean, really, if she does have a friend, I mean, that's definitely a #1 way on the list of just how to lose that friend if she somehow actually has one. Because, call me crazy, but I don't feel like anyone's just gonna be absolutely just vibing with that. Like, "Oh, you do that too? Oh, I know, right? Tuesdays, am I right?" It's just, every single Tuesday, it's just gotta happen. It's just a sort of tradition.
And it just got easier every time.
But what started as an occasional prick of pain for medical reasons has escalated into 15 stings a day.
There's a couple
Seriously, what am I having the sad misfortune of having to watch right now? She really just went so loud and said, like it was just the greatest relief on all of planet Earth. Like, seriously, she just went, like she just finished having birth and all of the pain's finally gone. Right now she's holding her child, just rocking it in her arms. That's really the only thing I can even sort of relate this noise that she just made to. I mean, really just, what is she doing? And all she was doing was literally just stabbing herself in the leg with a bee. I mean, call me stupid, but I just don't really see how those two things line up. Like, yeah, feeling like the best thing on earth and getting stung by a bee. Am I the only one who doesn't see how those two things connect? Because I've gotten stung by a bee quite a few times. Can't say it's just been the absolute highlight of my life. Like, oh yeah, I've had 17 children, I've had 2 wives, and out of all of those things, the greatest joy in life, do you know what that is? Yes, stabbing myself in the leg with bees. I mean, really, is that just what this woman's thinking every single day of her life? Because, if so, please, we need, like, to have an app where it just keeps us tracker on her at all times. That way we can all know when we're being exposed to that high levels of absolute madness. I mean, no one should have to be around her at this point.
Couple trigger points right here that I like to sting. Kind of put a little dent in it with my fingernail. I gently tap it on the abdomen, and it comes away like that.
I really am sorry for every poor soul who's made it this far. I mean, we're really just having to sit here, and we're literally just watching her make killing bees by making them sting you into a full-blown science better than anything Albert Einstein or anyone could ever have possibly created. I mean, seriously, NASA, please get this woman on your team. I mean, she really can just figure out how to travel through space at the speed of light. I mean, really, she has so many different things that she could do with how scientific she's made this. I mean, really, if she can make this into depth, I mean, she might actually just be able to fly if she sets her mind to it. So, yeah, NASA, please just get this woman on your team. We'll be instantly teleported 100 years into the future. But, yeah, guys, I think that's going to do it for today's video. Don't really know what else I can say about this absolute psychopath. Really do just hope you guys liked the video. If you did, just please like and subscribe. It really does just help me out an absolute ton. But, yeah, guys, I think that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys have a good day. And, this is Neon saying see ya, and bye.